Well, I've had some contact from George. George likes my video. He likes it a lot. And he also told me that Shon had contacted him about it. Now, I find it quite strange that Shon has not mentioned any of these things up till now. And I find it especially strange that he would pretend he was masturbating online to somebody who is obviously going to put it online and troll them about it. I also, George has sent me a link to a video that Shon has made. Now, I haven't watched the video because I refuse to. I know Shon, he's desperate to have the last word. He wants to continue the trolling thing now because in his mind he can still get something out of this. But what it boils down to is that he was masturbating online to somebody he's never met. Worse, it was me. Now, I wouldn't do that to somebody if I knew that they were trolling me. I wouldn't do that. Now, I knew Shon wasn't trolling me. I was trolling him. And as much as he wants to make out like I'm gay, because I saw that comment you put on your channel before I deleted all my accounts, so you couldn't get in contact with me, which is why you're contacting George. Pretty sad. But I saw the comment where you're trying to say that I was having gay sex. Doesn't really work like that, and I'll tell you why. Couple of things. In the real world, where we're not social misfits, gay sex is where you actually involves touching, physical touching, particularly of parts of the body that you like to play along with online. And secondly, like I say, I was trolling you. I've been this couldn't possibly have come out any better. I never expected this to happen. I'm not going to lie that I was planning for this to happen. But I did instigate conversation with you just to see what would happen. I put my hands up and say I had no idea this would happen. I had no idea you were going to be masturbating. It's just the icing on the cake. So I'm just going to go through the emails that George has kindly forwarded to me. This is what Shon says. Can you send more obvious most of the groups they can try and have gay sex with me so I can laugh my ass off? Listen, if it was that obvious, you wouldn't do it. You didn't try to have gay sex with you, or if you want to call it gay sex, didn't try. It actually happened. I've got it on video of you masturbating. If that's your idea of gay sex, then yes, that's what happened. And oh yeah, this is the bit. If you were smart, you would have found the Real Goon Facebook page. Good luck trying to find it. Wow, amazing reverse psychology that is. Jesus. Oh really? There's another Facebook page. Oh, I'm going to spend loads of time looking for that now because I really want to find it. There is only one Facebook page, dumbass. And do you know what? Even if there is another one, even if there was a slim chance of there being another one, it doesn't take away from the fact that you were masturbating online, does it? So what? Maybe there is another Facebook page. I very much doubt it. But if there is, you were still wanking through your Facebook account. So kind of irrelevant, really. Fact. And George quite rightly says he had nothing to do with it. He didn't. It was nothing to do with George. George didn't tell me to do that. George didn't say, would you do this for me? None of that. I just now and again told George what was going on. Just to keep him posted. That was it. And then Shon says, this is just brilliant. I purposely kept it in there so he would purposely shove whatever bullshit I was saying down your throat. Worked well, I must say, since lawsuit 2014. That's just the most pathetic excuses. It's like the last line of defense when you've been really fucked hard. Oh yeah, no, I'm doing it on purpose, and I've just been planting information for him to tell you. No, you haven't. You're an idiot. You got owned. Everybody knows it. This is why you've not done anything about it. You've posted that video, this one with the link here, but you've not done anything about it. Why don't you get other people involved? If I fucked up that bad, get other people involved. You know all these trolls. Go for it. Post the video and see what they say. Post the video on there and see what they say. Also, If you knew all along, why don't you make a video going through your inbox of all the messages that you shared with other people about it? Ha ha ha, look at Matt Wilson pretended to be Zach Mackey. Something like that. Make a video of it today so that it shows up the date. You know, June 6th or May the 1st, whatever. Don't show me a video that you say, oh yeah, no, I took this I took this video at the time. That's why it says the messages were sent, you know, 2 hours ago. So you and your buddies in the Goon group can actually set up a load of messages to make it look like you sent these ages ago. Do one now. Take a video now and show me that you knew all along. That'd be interesting. That'd be an easy way for you to get out of this and prove that you were trolling me. No, George, if you watch the video, I knew it was him. But this is a video that you've made now to cover your tracks. Of course you're going to say I knew it was him. I kept it on purpose because he could spoon feed you all the crap from your second Goon page. Whatever, mate. Please continue to think you have wonder as it's well as it. Yeah, you always say that. That you think a guy at the scat is morally superior to me. Lol, well, you know what? Liking a video that has something like that in doesn't mean you're into scat. However, masturbating online does mean that you're a loser. So you want to talk about moral superiority? I think I've got the higher ground here. Because I don't masturbate online to people. Even people I know, I wouldn't think of doing that. Especially to somebody I've never met. What's the matter with you? You disgusting individual. Oh yeah, this fucking reply from George. Trolling seems to be your job and title in your messy room. Really now, you just need to fucking stop it. Stop now. Don't fucking make me laugh. George's false concern for Shon's mental well-being. I keep it a messy, you and Matt bitch. No you don't, you're just a disgusting freak. It's funny how it is obvious that I'm the one that trolled Matt, yet you still think he and you won. Lol. Sorry man, prove it. You got an easy way of proving it. I've given you a way out, show me. The reason you condone Matt's scatness is because you are a shit lover yourself. I was just told about the time you failed to the fart video. Your moral compass is certainly not pointing in the right direction. But excuse me now, I'm just going to go and have a quick wank online. It's funny, even though I work and have my own place. No, you don't. You don't have your own place. You live with your mother. I've seen the address. I will get that up in another video. You live at the same address as your mother. Lynn? Hang on, it's in this message. Shon Brennan. I think it's in this message. Can't see it at the moment. You don't work. You said that to me. You're poor and you can't get a job. The reason you can't get a job is because you can't tie your own shoelaces, apparently. That I am the horrible person. You masturbate online. That's pretty horrible. Things you like lying Matt since you had a child molester Matt that you protected for many years. Did he backstab you in the back? Yeah. Well, you masturbate online. So yeah, that's Shon's failed attempt. I mean, he just made himself look even more ridiculous there. Really pathetic. And yeah, it's been really funny. And me and George are laughing at you big time. And no matter how many times you say you were trolling me, till you post that video showing your conversations with the rest of the group, because you would have told them if you knew I was Zach, or you thought I was Zach, you would have told them. You would have said so for sure, and you would have inbox messages. If you're saying you've deleted them, they'd be in your archive folder, and you wouldn't have deleted them anyway because you kept them as proof for a time such as this. So you've got owned. Have a nice fap tonight. You've still got my videos, but do your best and don't use me as your I don't know what you guys call it over there, but your sick, twisted thoughts that you must have about other people. I mean, I would be seriously concerned if I was friends with you as to whether you were sniffing my underwear when you came around my house or something. It's really quite disgusting.